Good, fine, early morning, tubes. So, right now, Facebook Live is temporarily disabled. I don't have a ban, but when I went to go click on go live on Facebook, it would not load. So I guess it's temporarily disabled for some odd reason, but that's alright. They'll give me an excuse to make a video for YouTube. Not that I need one. So two things. One, I'm working on my scepter. The crystal popped out and I'm re-gluing it back in with some clear drying Gorilla Glue. And two, I saw a thing on Facebook where apparently younger millennials are gluing their pee hole shut because they don't want to have sex. Which, okay, if you don't want to have sex, then don't have it. If you don't want to masturbate, then don't do it. Because gluing your pee hole shut is just going to prevent you from peeing. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of common sense, but I feel like a lot of younger millennials don't have it. Like, when they're doing stupid shit for YouTube views, or being easily offended, or what have you. Yeah. And it's like, dude, fuck that. Straight up, just fuck that shit. It ain't necessary. It's just, man, it makes me shake my head anymore with half this shit. Like, straight up, dude. Hmm. There we go. Sometimes you can get your pipe relit without even using the lighter. It's like if your pipe's gone out and you don't want to waste lighter fluid. Once you get it going, kind of carve it. Right now I'm just smoking basic cigarette butt tobacco out of my pipe. It's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. Now, something I have said on Facebook Live, and I want to say it on YouTube. If you have a pipe, you have tobacco. Now, you might be out of cigarettes for a couple days, griping because you have no nicotine. Get a pipe. Go to your local cigar shop and buy yourself a tobacco pipe. And I guarantee you, you'll always have tobacco. Even if you gotta dig in an ashtray, squeeze the butt into your pipe, and then put the butt back in the ashtray once it's empty, it works. You know, you might get some pipe snobs who are like, "Oh, I say, are you smoking cigarette butt tobacco out of a pipe? Oh, how absurd." It's like, well, okay, we can't afford, not everybody can afford to smoke a $500 tin of pipe tobacco, buddy, so how about you fuck off? It's a tobacco pipe. It's what it's for. Like, you don't have to be Daddy Warbucks to smoke a pipe. You think you gotta be some college professor or a hipster or a fucking stuffy asshole? No, dude. You don't. People think, do you have to be an old man to smoke a pipe? And the answer is no, you fucking don't. Do you have to be intellectually smart to smoke a pipe? No, you don't. These, pipe smoking stereotypes, if you will. This right here is a billiard, smooth finish, fishtail mouthpiece. In the pipe shape world, in the world of pipes, this would be considered an X105. Yeah. This right here is my favorite shape of pipe, period. Hands down, everything about it, perfect. The bowl's not too big, it's not too small. You know, and it's great for like articulating a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And when I first picked out this pipe, it wasn't stained this color. Granted, I sanded the stain off and I'm letting it darken up naturally. So you'd be sitting there, you know. If anything, pipe tobacco smells better to most non-smokers, and it's cheaper than cigarettes. And you get more variety. You get more flavors of pipe tobacco to choose from. You know, and quite often when you're smoking a pipe in public and it smells really, really, really fucking good, you know what I'm saying? You'll get comments like, "Oh, nice pipe, that smells really good. That reminds me of my grandfather or my father or my uncle or blah, 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 blah." You know what I'm saying? You don't get that with cigarettes, dude. Like, people see you smoking a cigarette and they're like, "Ugh." People see you smoking a pipe and they're like, "Oh, this guy looks interesting. What's he, you know, what's he about?" Like, if you go to pipesandcigars.com, cupofjoes.com, I mean, seriously, do your research, people. Look it up. And you'd be amazed to see how many flavors of pipe tobacco there really is. Like, the flavor of pipe tobacco is vast. And you could literally spend a whole lifetime trying different flavors. Now, some pipe smokers collect pipes like no other. Like, they'll have a rack with like 10 to 20 different tobacco pipes. Me, I get a couple that, you know, get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I actually have a fan of mine whose brother is sending me some pipes, so that'll be nice. I'll be sure to show those off on camera when I can. But people ask, "Oh, what's your favorite pipe shape?" Billiard, hands down. Billiard pipe, man, that's just a classic pipe shape. And if you're smoking a pipe, I gotta do it. Now, to avoid copyright infringement on YouTube, I'm just gonna sing a little bit of Bing Crosby, the singer from the 40s who smoked a pipe. And chicks everywhere back in the day were like, oh my god, it's Bing Crosby. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he was kind of a rock star back in the day. And they had him singing stuff like Christmas carols and stuff like that. Which, generally speaking, I'm not really a fan of the holiday. Scrooge, okay, you know what? I'm just sick and tired of the way people get greedy around Christmas time. It makes me sick to my stomach, dude. Like, fucking Black Friday shopping is just ridiculous. The fact that you're gonna fucking trample somebody to death. You're willing to trample somebody to death just to buy your spoiled ass, bratty ass, spoiled rotten kid an Xbox or a PlayStation 4 because it's on sale. Like, what the fuck, dude? No, dude. No. No, dude, no. Fuck that. That being said, people say they're dreaming of a white Christmas. They're dreaming of Christmas with snow and all that fucking bullshit. And personally, I don't like snow. But for the sake of this video, and because I said I can sing like Bing Crosby, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. I guarantee you, if I played that song right alongside my voice after doing that, it would sound just like him. No bullshit. Yeah. I mean, I can do a bunch of different singing voices, but that's beside the point. On a different note completely, though, I've seen a lot of stupid shit by younger millennials lately. You know what I'm saying? Like, gluing your dick hole shut because you don't want to have sex or masturbate because you think it's impure. Fuck is wrong with these people, dude? Okay, so yeah, you can't ejaculate and all that, whatever. But then, how you gonna pee, dude? Like, you're sitting there going, yeah, I'm so pure, blah, blah, blah. But then you turn around and, oh shit, I gotta pee. And then you forget you glued your dick hole shut. You're sitting there trying to fucking pee and you're like, fuck, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, have a bit of common sense, people. I mean, I seen this shit on Facebook the other day, and I'm like, there's no fucking way millennials are this stupid. But then, when I'm watching younger millennials eating Tide Pods and snorting condoms, I'm like, you know, doesn't sound too far from the truth. Like, what's next? Sticking a fucking butter knife in the electrical socket? Like, don't do that shit. I'm just saying. Like, fucking stupid, dude. What's next? Sticking a fully metal butter knife into a electrical socket to electrocute yourself for YouTube views? Seriously, like, I have to question society anymore. There's a lot of shit in society and a lot of shit with people in general. Just people in general I question a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of good people out there, but they're hard to find anymore because a lot of it is just simply put, common decency went out the window. Like, you don't see people being courteous anymore. You really don't. People are in such a fucking hurry anymore. They'll do things for themselves, but don't expect anybody to help you out. Do not expect anybody in life to help you out, because people can be selfish as fuck. They only think about themselves, and you know, people act shocked when they get screwed over by other people. Like, legitly, people will act shocked when they get screwed over by other people. Like, I can't believe so-and-so would do that. What an asshole. Like, what the fuck did you expect, dude? And if you got friends that are using you, get them the fuck out of your life, dude. You don't need that shit. Like, for real, dude. You got people that are taking advantage of your kindness. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude. Like, I've had that happen to me so much in my life, it's not even funny. I've had people take my kindness for a sign of weakness, and it pisses me off. Like, dude, really? I try to be a decent person, and it bites me in the ass? Fuck off, dude. That's the kind of shit that makes people not want to have courtesy anymore, which is exactly my fucking point. When fucking you treat people like shit, it spreads. And next thing you know, you got Joe Schmo treating this other guy like shit. And then this other guy treats this other person like shit. And it just spreads, dude. It spreads. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same effect. Like, if you do a good deed for somebody, and other people see it, and you don't expect nothing out of it, you're just doing a good thing just to be a nice person. Other people are gonna see that and be like, yo, that's kind of cool. So then that person you helped might help somebody else out. So it's the same effect. Like, fucking bullshit, dude. I'm sick and tired of it. Like, you hold the door for a chick and she calls you a sexist. Fuck is that shit? You know, you try to. It's just the way I was raised, dude. You hold the door for people. It's polite. But like these days, there are some chicks that get offended if you're nice to them. Like, they get pissed off when you're mean to them. They get pissed off when you're nice to them. You really can't fucking win, dude. Benevolent sexism is the term, and it's so fucking stupid. If you are a dude who's respectful to women and you try to help them out, you're being a sexist, apparently. You know, and if you really want to dig deeper into it, I get that to an extent, because there are some women who feel like, I'm independent, I don't need no stinking man telling me what to do, blah, 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 blah. I get that. Ladies, I get that. But, like, you hold the door for some chick. Oh, you fucking sexist, old-fashioned pig. Who the fuck do you think you are? Like, whoa, 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 whoa. I was just trying to fucking hold the door and be a nice person. Why? So you could stare at my ass when I walk through it? Like, Jesus Christ, woman, who lit the fuse on your fucking tampon? Straight up, when women start acting bitchy, I'm like, who the fuck lit the fuse on your tampon? And I go, like, who lit the fuse on your overly feministic tampon? Straight up, dude. It's like, well, maybe I was going to stare at your ass, but you kind of ruined it. Just kidding. No, but for real, though. It's gotten so bad that where hitting on a woman is considered sexual harassment. The fuck? I mean, I guess it depends on how you do it. You know, if you're very polite about it, how is it harassment? And if she says no once and you fuck off after that, how is it harassment? Straight up. How the fuck is it harassment? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're nice about hitting on her and she says no the first time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm sick of it, dude. Like, it just seems like people are trying to find things that are sexist and mildly racist in our society anymore, just so they can have a reason to bitch. Like, if you want a reason to bitch, okay, how about the poison drinking water in Flint, Michigan? How about the fact that countries are fighting over oil? There's something to bitch about. There's something to fucking bitch about. You'd be sitting there like, the fuck is wrong with our society? Ugh. But yeah, I'll be making more YouTube vids later on in the day, but I figured I'd open up with this. And the problem with being goth in a otherwise cowboy state You stick out like a sore thumb, dude. And most chicks in town are gonna be like, well, he's not a rancher, he's not a cowboy, so fuck him. You know. Oh, he's not an oil field worker, so fuck him. Most chicks in this town either want a doctor, a lawyer, a goddamn ranch hand, oil field worker, or a cowboy. They don't want to date someone like me unless they're into goth dudes or maybe they have a goth fetish. You know what I'm saying? Like, my best bet for getting a chick here in town is to hook up with a chick who shares similar interests. If she smokes tobacco, listens to heavy metal, you know what I'm saying, then chances are we'll probably get along. I'm just saying. Like, you're better off trying to find chicks that you have shit in common with. Now, looks can be deceiving, but if you see some stuck up preppy bitch sitting at a bar, and she's sitting there with her friends like, oh my god, no way. You know, just those obnoxious, super obnoxious, you know the ones I'm talking about. Fake as fuck chicks. Yeah, you know the ones I'm talking about. If you're a goth or an emo or alternative in any way, shape, or form, chances are she's not going to go for you. You know. And this is the thing of it. When I rock goth makeup, I do it so well that it looks creepy as fuck on me. I'm not going to lie. When I rock goth makeup, it looks creepy as fuck on me. But it's creepy in a sexy, vampiric sort of way. That's the way I try to view it. You know what I'm saying? And, well, chicks are going to see photos of me on Facebook or see me walking around town. And they're going to be like, who the fuck is this creep? And they're like, they don't even fucking know me, dude. But the unfortunate reality of it is that we live in a judgmental society. And you take a woman who dresses more risque. She might have on some booty shorts and a low-cut tube top because it's summertime, it's hot as fuck outside. They're trying to stay cool and not sweat their brains out. I get that, 100%. But the society we fucking live in would look at her and be like, well, she's dressed like a slut. Would you look at that? And it's no fucking different, dude. No fucking different. You see a person in a business suit, you see a dude or a chick wearing a business suit, people are going to think, well, look how successful that person is. They're wearing a suit. You know, they see some metalhead with long ass hair, they're like, oh well. Some metalhead goth with long ass hair, they're like, oh well. He probably does drugs and he doesn't work very hard and probably disrespects his elders. Quite the contrary. I don't do drugs. I don't. I don't consider tobacco to be a drug, even though nicotine is. And caffeine and alcohol are, okay, you know what? Okay, I do drugs, never mind. I was just going to say, I drink alcohol, that's a drug. But, yeah, no. But for real, though, I don't, I don't disrespect my elders. I don't have a bad work ethic. If anything, I've heard several people say, you know what, Josh is a hard worker. I appreciate that. Yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying? And that surprises the fuck out of a lot of people. They're watching my YouTube persona like, who the fuck is this guy? And then they see me working and they're like, oh wow, different person altogether. I guess I'll call this a pipe thoughts video because that's basically what it is. Smoking my pipe and speaking my mind. So, yeah. Also, happy birthday to Danny Filth. I'll be doing a drink combo here in a bit to celebrate. Because when it's one of your idol's birthdays, of course you gotta celebrate. It's just, you know, no fucking brainer. So, yeah. Catch you cool cobras on the flip side.